put one ad inside of one ad set. You have a 3-second exclusion of that ad that's within that ad set. So if it's an image, just turn it into a video so you can exclude that specific time frame. That ensures that you see which ads convert at the highest first impression. And then in addition to that, it exposes the losers. So out of this setup, whether it's 20 or 30 ads or 9 to 15 ads, by the way, I still prefer that setup. It's still an awesome setup. It's essentially you biasing towards trusting the platform in that setup.
Yeah.
However, if you do a single ad per ad set and you do that 3-second exclusion on the individual ad set, what you end up getting as a result and an outcome is just a rapid amount of testing on each one of those individual creatives. You, as an example, could spend for 48 or 72 hours per ad set on those individual ads, expose the losers quickly. Some of those 9 to 15 ads or some of those 20 to 30 ads that just aren't getting the spend, there's a high probability that they'd still be losers. But there's some of them that might actually win. They might not win big, which might be why they didn't get spend, but nonetheless, you can individually scale one ad when you do that setup with an ABO structure, and then you can see the scale potential of each specific message. So as an example, I might have, let's say, message A that can reach $1,000 a day in spend. I might have message B inside of that specific ad set with that specific ad that can only reach $100 a day before it starts to spin the wheels and inflate my cost. And then I might have message C through F that got fuck all for results and just terribly inflated costs, and those ones don't deserve any spend. So it allows me to actually like rapid creative test. That'd be, in my opinion, a slightly better testing structure for you. That would be more efficient with the existing creatives you got. And then you also don't have to have a scaling CBO campaign in that example. You could just turn the specific like winners where a winner is probable to win where it's already winning. Okay, if you take it out of where it's already winning, there's actually a probability that it may not continue to win as a result of moving it out of where it previously was. So the Thunderdome campaign is mainly a testing ground, but then as time passes, you're accumulating winners inside of it that you get to continue to spend on as time passes. Do you understand?
100%.
It'd be a great setup, especially with what you're talking about. But either way, if this is working for you, that's fine. This in the scaling specific CBO, is that one ad set, or how many ad sets are inside of the CBO one?
It's one, yeah.
Okay. And you just load up an ad from the testing side of things into the existing ad set? Does it get
like
spend in that example?
Multiple ads.
Does it ever get spend in that example? Like all your ads evenly get spend in that example?
I mean, not evenly, like it's biasing towards whatever it thinks are the biggest winners.
The ones that are likely already winning.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, when I launch a new ad in there, it'll definitely spend on it. And then, the top ads have for sure shifted over time.
Yeah. Over a period of time, yeah.
Yeah.
Think about this. In the campaign setup that I was just articulating to you, the ones that were already winning that had gotten placed inside of that one, all of a sudden have to compete against like a serious winner. And it may never get the spend that it deserved again, versus in the example where it's isolated where it already was winning, and you turn that into a scaling campaign or a scaling ad set specifically in this example, that all of a sudden makes it win immediately rather than having to compete against your existing winners.
You think we'd be able to scale faster is what you're saying?
I think you'd be able to scale fast. And this is a part of what I'm trying to articulate to you, thank you very much, is you have a lot more spend, it sounds like, to get off in a shorter period of time than you're currently getting it off. And so therefore I'm recommending something to you that would likely enable you to get the spend off far faster and also far more efficiently, because you'd have individual control over each one of the creatives.
Got it.
You understand?
100%.
Yeah, I think it also diversify
Probably
your
need
risk.
less creatives too, because you're actually testing each one.
You could argue that, yeah, you could, for sure. The main point I'm attempting to make to you and what I'm communicating is a very simple point. You'd get the opportunity to get more spend off in a shorter period of time than you are right now, and technically your spend would be more efficient because the winners that are winning might actually drive down your overall cost when more spend goes out across more winners. You also get the diversity benefit, which means that you have less risk per, dude, if that single campaign goes down, like you all of a sudden, you have to do what I said anyway in that example, right? It's like if I had a whole bunch of individual ABOs that are technically scaling with whatever, one to a handful of concepts that are the same inside of one ad set, I'm diversified in that example.